Greetings, divine angels of the celestial crystalline palace, resonating with the highest of high and holiest of holies resonance, frequency, freedom codes fully activated. The liberation is at hand. After yesterday's powerful portal, today was a 5522-5522 portal. Another day of intense energies, massive waves, many synchronicities, many connections, many things being revealed. This morning, upon awakening about 7:30, the fogs were very thick, the mists were rising, and again, the energies of Avalon, the new Earth, manifesting into this realm. And with the Pleiadian energy and the Swan and the Atlas yesterday, I had to go visit the Seven Swan today, which I'll tell that story at the end of the transmissions. It was coming through with the trumpet. I heard the sound of the trumpet and merged consciousness with the white dragon and the sacred swans, the trumpeter swans. There were 5 children and the mother and father, and with the Avalon and the King Arthur, Merlin, and Guinevere energies. After I visited the Seven Swan, I drove by a development called Camelot, just one of the many synchronicities today. Today we had a 17 hertz transmission in the Schumann resonance. The 17 is the Q in the alphabet, the Quell in German meaning source, and also 17 is the 8, which is infinity, and a symbol of the time-space continuum. Again, we had many earthquakes around the realm. The ring of fire again totally lit up. All the stargates, the portals are fully activated, fully open, which are connected to the portals and the eyes in the body, many portals, and the soles of the feet, the palms, the 3 in the upper dantian, the 3rd eye, the sky eye, the crown. We had multiple earthquakes today along the spine of Pachamama, the Kundalini, which is the Andes Mountains. The Andes Mountains in the South America. Multiple activations there today. One in Argentina, 4.5 magnitude, 174 kilometers. We also had Lemurian energy rising in Japan, 4.8 with a 352 kilometer depth. India had a 4.7 in the Andaman Islands. Again, Tonopah. Today, Nevada, 3.6. The Sacred Portal in Crete, Greece, 4.0. Again, in the Andes, 5.2 in Chile. Greece had multiple earthquakes. And the most recent in Bolivia, the Sacred Portal in Bolivia. These are all connected to the Great White Brotherhood and the ancient Incan Empire, and the sacred sun discs, the solar discs, which some say there were 12, some say 13. We have different stories on this symbolism. Use whatever symbolism feels right for you, whatever resonates with you. It's all perception anyways. All things that manifest are through our awareness, through our perception, through our beliefs, through our consciousness. And also, just before starting to record this transmission tonight, as I was looking out at the cloud ships through my window, Sistar Spider came to visit me again, transmitted the spider energy, and the spider is also connected to the web of life. There's a saying in Taoist philosophy and Chinese medicine, the web that has no weaver. And also the 8 legs symbolize that 8 again, the infinite nature of the universe, the infinite time or the timelessness of universal truth. Aho. We'll start today's transmission from Divine Sister Laura Pleiadian. We invite you now through your DNA. I am surrounded by the divine council of overseers as they activate in all moments new upgrades to this, the transition into being your divine God self. Through all of this, you emerge as the one aware and awake to this, the new divine humanity. The holy God self is surrounding all form and initiates DNA through the alignment with the full embodiment of this, your divine ascended being. Every hour we invite you into the fullness of your original light as pure divine consciousness. This is the origin of your emerging into forms and existences, which is the wholeness of the union that is linked with you in all moments through your DNA. Your DNA is the pure signal of consciousness that interacts in all moments with all of you everywhere. This is your ascension, to be the one that lives through this state of divine union as the perfect flow of love connects all of the many versions of you in the now. Your DNA now vibrates and shifts as you are initiated into this. Feel this inside your form, even now. The intensity of these initiations of your DNA increase the vibratory frequency of this desire to be in this perfect state of glory. In this, the love and flow of divinity itself through form, we initiate you through your DNA now. From Laura Pleiadian, the new divinehumanity.com, and from Judith Kusel, what an amazing time we are living in, a time of expansion, a time of immense inner growth, a time of intense reconnection to our own highest soul self and our cosmic heritage. More than this, it is time when we truly are finally understanding in the deepest sense that we have the power to create our own reality, our own life, and empower ourselves from deep within. So many at this time are trying to find scapegoats so that they can take the focus off their own inner scapegoats, all the inner stuff they have run away from all their lives, and which is now surfacing with a bang. As long as you try to fix the outside world, or buy into blame and shame, you are missing the soul lessons, and you are missing the boat completely. What you see in others is there within yourself. What you blame in others, you are only blaming within yourself. For in truth, we are all one. As the unity consciousness is rising, understand that if you constantly are looking for other people to rescue you and run your life for you, or try to run away from the inner turmoil and that which is churning inside, and what the outer world reflects like a mirror back to you, then you are indeed not prepared to dig deep inside yourself and to finally heal in the deepest sense of the word. Once you have done the inner work and prepared to do more and more, you will find a deep inner peace, a deep still point, which no one can disturb. You start realizing that you are a fully empowered soul. You can choose to let the outside world run you and disturb and disrupt you and buy into fear, blame, and shame, or you can choose not to react and go deeply within yourself and the truth of your soul and choose to create a new life for yourself, to be invigorated by this time and to see opportunities, an immense new life, and expand your inner vision. The choice is yours. Indeed, a whole new world is there, a new way of life, and it is already here. It is present. Indeed, there are miracles happening right here and right now. It is all a matter of seeing, knowing, and being. More than this, it is a higher state of gratitude and love. More than this, a growth and expansion in all directions. What an opportunity, what a gift. From JudithKusel.com. From Amanda Lawrence, Way Showers. Gradually, for each, the silence becomes the space we are most alive in, most stimulated by, most connected to, a wordless space of feeling energy, of and in balance, of and in presence, of no intention, just the experience in the no time. To feel in the silence is to beautify presence, the space we create from a light consciousness remembered and integrated. The true line is accessed and so met, absorbed into our human, from within the unspoken state of our pure, white, lighted energy. One love, Amanda Lawrence. From Angels Whispers 444. From Asa Larsdatter Falk via Ascension Lightworkers. Before you ever set foot on planet Earth for the very first time, you understood that this was a mission. You understood that Earth had a very special place in the galaxy, and that you were embarking upon a very specific mission for all of consciousness. You all saw this experience as the greatest possible challenge that you could embark upon. And while you knew that there would be some very dark times, quite a bit of pain, and a little too much suffering, you stepped right up to it and decided that this was the only place for you to be. Now, as you began your cycle of lifetimes on planet Earth, you also understood how far you would be able to expand. You understood that the reward for being on planet Earth was like none other in the galaxy. And so you feel that the pain and suffering was worth it. You may not feel it now from where you stand, but we guarantee that you feel it on the level of your higher self and your oversoul. Your next mission on this journey will be to create a brand new earthly experience for yourselves and for future generations, and those experiences will not be about challenges. The next mission is about experiencing joy and unbridled, unconditional love. You have come this far in order to feel what it is like to move from the depths of darkness to the heights of ecstasy. Now, when you decide to embark upon this new mission, it is up to you. It is up to you how much longer you play with the third-dimensional rules, and when you fully embrace the fifth-dimensional perspective, the fifth-dimensional frequency, and the fifth-dimensional experience of reality. We know that many of you feel ready, and we say to you that you are. It is all just a matter of opening your heart, letting that be your guide, and forgetting everything that you think you have learned up until this point. And from Evelyn Einhauser, there will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. Louis L'Amour, the blossoming of the heart, beauty has her way. To infuse life with the remembrance of spirit, ask each one of us for an act of creation. It's the prevailing light of beauty that holds the keys to open human hearts. It's in those moments in which beauty touches us so deeply that we awaken from the crudeness of matter into the dream-weaving realm of existence. It was always the way of her creation, and yet we all have so deeply forgotten. She reminds us that our tender brushstroke, our poetic and romantic voice, our delicate crafting, and the soft flapping of our wings are the keys that take us by the hand into the realms of our own luminosity. Whatever the field of your own luminous creation and sacred unfolding, steep your life in beauty now, and still it with the artistry of your soul's heartful presence, infuse it with the air of gentleness, and bestow upon it the splendor of grace. Evelyn, Yoga for Awakening. And from Elizabeth Peru, the new moon and the next 6 months. Have you noticed that your idea inflow has become stimulated over the past 24 hours? The sun and earth are now directly opposite the moon. As the moon appears dark in our skies, this is your lunar reboot, as the light within increases. And this weekend, the more aware you are of the important role that you'll play in our future reality, the more quietly excited you'll feel. From ElizabethPeru.com and from Chrissy Cook, today is the final of a holy trinity of 5 portal gateways of change that have opened for us in this catalytic month of May 2020. Plus there are other major cosmic alignments still in play. Keep looking up. There is another holy trinity here for us. 3 comets visible in our sky, Atlas Swan, and Pan stars. There are 4 planets, Pluto, Saturn, Venus, and Jupiter, that are all retrograde, and the Pleiadian portal gateway is still open. Plus we have the residual energy from yesterday's new moon in Gemini that can be felt strongly over the next few days, and will lead us right up to the next full moon on June 5th, which is a penumbral lunar eclipse. Out of the darkness and into the light we go. Ride the waves of infinite possibilities of what this means for us. It is a tsunami of love. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020, Master Number, Evolutionary Portal, 46 Zolkins from the Harmonic Convergence. Today on planet Earth, the solar system, Milky Way, galaxy, the universe, there comes a point when things have to change. A vibrational signal was sent out. Where this signal was coming from, whether it was coming from our genetic coding, whether it was coming from the earth, whether it was coming from outer space, or whether it was coming from all of those, the signal went out and people responded to a signal. It is very much like when a species gets a signal to change the direction of its migration pattern. The signal was, go back to Earth. If you want peace on this planet, go back to Earth. Jose R. Willis on the harmonic convergence. NS 1.32.11.22.55, May 23rd, 2020 on the Gregorian calendar. Today and tomorrow represents days of master synchronic harmonic resonance through the fabric of time. How is this? There are multiple aspects to consider. On the galactic count of 260 days, kin 55 3 eagle and kin 56 4 warrior are signaling the completion of 46 Zolkins since the harmonic convergence of 1987. This event was celebrated worldwide by tens of thousands of people and marked the first time human beings simultaneously coordinated their prayers, meditations, and ceremonies at sacred sites around the planet. This was the first manifestation of a networked thrust toward a unified moment of collective synchronization. Many people reported significant shifts in consciousness and a reorientation in their life patterns. The harmonic convergence of 1987 was the first global event of the Planet Art Network, PAN, an autonomous world movement founded by Jose and Lloydine R. Willis in 1983, with the specific purpose of promoting the Rorik's principles of peace through culture, inclusive of education about and dissemination of the banner of peace, as a powerful means for unifying artists on a planetary scale. The harmonic convergence was an announcement of the forthcoming end of time as we know it and a preparation to move from third-dimensional reality of space into fourth-dimensional reality of time. Contrary to popular belief, it is time rather than gravity that keeps everything in the universe in order. Time is the mathematics of the universal laws of nature, the unifying force that holds everything together. The Mayans knew this, basing the Mayan calendar on the universal mathematics of the fourth dimension. The frequency of time is the 1320 ratio on which the Mayan calendar is based. Humanity is now in the process of changing the old 1260, 12 months in a year, 60 minutes in an hour, timing frequency to the timing of natural law, thus taking us out of time as we know it and into fourth dimensional awareness. When we have accomplished this transformation, we enter a new path of spiritual and mental evolution in tune with the cycles of the universe. Some call this heaven on earth. Harmonic convergence of master numbers. This 46 Zolkin evolutionary milestone is marking a masterful harmonic synchronization between the 13 moon cycles, the Zolkin, the ancient Maya count, the Islamic calendar, and the Venus cycles. How is this? May 23rd marks every year the celebration World Turtle Day on the Gregorian calendar. The day was created as an annual observance to help people celebrate and protect turtles and tortoises and their disappearing habitats around the world. Since turtles carry the medicine of time on their shells, Jose and Lloydine adopted the turtle as the totem animal of the 13 moon calendar. And today, synchronically, I connected with many turtles in the sacred marshes of Pachamama. On the 13 moon 28 day count, this day corresponds to one of the most harmonious days of the year. May 23rd marks day 22 of the 11th month of the year and the start of the 44th week of the year. A triple master number portal, moon 11, day 22, week 44. Adding to this triplet of master numbers on the galactic count today is kin 55. 55 is the 10th number in the Fibonacci spiral. This means that today we are traversing the 55th day of this harmonic sequence since the start of the Zolkin matrix that initiated precisely on the Gregorian master number date 3/30/2020, kin 1, 1.1. That is March 30th, 2020. 520 days ago on Kin 55, 19 December 2018, we arrived to a new prophetic fractal master number milestone from the fulfillment of this prophecy, the completion of 11,440 days, 44 Zolkins, since August 16, 1987, Kin 55, a perfect fractal of the 1,144 years of the Quetzalcoatl prophecy of the 13 heavens and 9 hells experienced as the 11,440 days since the first synchronized meditation on earth. Please note that 11 plus 44 equal 55. From 2016 to 2/28/2020, Kin 55 synchronized on the ancestral Maya count with 9 Muluk, the equivalent to Kin 9 moon on the galactic Maya count, the day the codes, the rare Venus transit of 2012. As mentioned many times in the past, planet Venus is the orchestrating force behind the narrative of the Quetzalcoatl prophecy. On the Venus cycle, we are 11 days away of starting a new Earth-Venus pentagonal cycle, 2020 through 2028. On Kin 66, 1 World Bridger. Our closest neighbor is rising next to Mercury in the evening. These worlds are closest on our sky's dome for all of 2020, around May 21st through the 23rd. The last Earth-Venus exterior conjunction of this 2012 to 2020 pentagonal cycle took place precisely on Kin 33, just 3 days before the completion of 32 years from the harmonic convergence of 1987. On the Islamic count, May 23rd through 24, Kin 55 through 56, correspond to the celebration of the most holy days of the year, Eid al-Fitr, also called the Festival of Breaking the Fast, is a holiday celebrated by Muslims worldwide that marks the end of the month-long dawn to sunset fasting of Ramadan. Today is then the last day of fasting, different in different countries, depending on the moon. This is the biggest celebration of the year for Muslims, as big as Christmas for Christians. And today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 55, Blue Electric Eagle. The number 3 is called electric, and its key words are activate, bond, and service. A wave spell flows in a particular rhythm. Day 1 kicks things off, Day 2 identifies the challenges, and Day 3 activates. It can be a real live wire of a day depending on which sign, glyph it combines with. Today is Blue Eagle, and keywords associated with it are creativity, mind, and vision. The eagle sees things from a higher perspective, and then uses creativity to solve any problems it sees. This day is all about stepping back and considering the bigger picture. So how does this fit in with the current wave spell? We are journeying for 13 days with the Red Skywalker, which asks us to get out of our comfort zone and be more adventurous. Today the eagle can help you have a vision, and this can inspire you and show you the direction to go. If previously you were unsure of where this adventure was going to take you, Eagle has come to give you creative ideas. It is an electric day. The visions are activated, resulting in a potentially electrifying experience. And from Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Electric Eagle, Kin 55, 23 May 2020, creating the big vision. Rise above the planetary chaos and create the new reality. Time to drop the peace bomb. 23/5/2020 equal 5/5/22 equal 554 equal 10/4 equal 5. 23 the royal star of the lion. Strength, protection, support. 5 liberation, freedom, transformation, change. 22 architect of peace, master builder. 4 form, structure, foundation, earth. 10 manifestation, power, authority. 1 leadership, new beginnings. Kin 55 equal double freedom equal 10 manifestation. What a lineup of liberation codes. 5/5/22 liberating, peace, portal. a very dynamic, revolutionary code today. We have a 22-5-22 global meditation currently happening to activate the Gemini new moon, Venus-Mercury conjunction, and the huge light portal, which is the catalyst for this electric eagle day. So we need to observe the big picture of the impact from this global event. Blue electric eagle day, kin 55, is the third day of the red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, expansion, and exploration, which occurs on 23 May 2020. On this day, we activate our capacity to see into the emotional plane, witnessing what creates the greatest amount of transformation for ourselves and our planet as we seek to create this big new vision as we awaken with a big blast. Tone of creation. Electric is the tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is being of service to others through the action of bonding, that is coming together with others to co-create and be of service. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today beckons us to collective grow up. Today we are envisioning how we can activate our electrical power to send waves of pure charged energy to uplift and energize others through divine service. The collective big vision for our planet is being activated today. Global Peace Meditation. So on this 22-22 portal and 23-5-2020, the 5-5-22 portal days and upcoming Blue Electric Eagle Day, let us focus on world peace and harmony, visualizing the beautiful rainbow bridge as butterfly wings around Gaia, being energized by the electric blue energy of the majestic blue eagle, flying above our planet, holding the big picture and panoramic landscape of Nova Gaia. In his mind's eye, the Mayan name for the blue eagle is Men. May men hold this vision to manifest a new, wondrous world of everlasting peace amongst mankind. Our divine mission is to remember the future of the new time. In the new time, there is no war, there is no pollution, there is no poverty. Love, synchronicity, and imagination reign. Peace prevails on earth. In the new time, we are given the facilities to create a new culture, galactic culture, a culture of wholeness, a culture of light, a culture of all-inclusive peace that recognizes our place in the cosmos. Let us manifest peace on earth. Let us all be the rainbow bridge and bring heaven to earth during the Skywalker cycle. Divine blessings for our success. In Lakek Alakin, I am another you. Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, kin 66. Kin 55, Blue Electric Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to create. Bonding mind, I seal the output of vision. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of self-generation. So with this, I will finalize a few things, tell you a quick story, and then we'll end this transmission today with a very powerful Buddhist mantra. So bear with me for a moment. Let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, your synchronicities, your dreams, your visions, what you see manifesting through the new earth. And if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to subscribe. And if you can, give us a thumbs up and share this video with your networks, your connections. And as always, there's a link in the description below this video to the transcription of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd also like to thank everyone that is supporting us through our Patreon page. If you'd like to support my work, Prime Disclosure, and our mission for the Healing Retreat in South America, Ecuador, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/Prime Disclosure. If you'd like to learn more about the Healing Retreat Center, you can visit primedisclosure.com and click Tao de Ecuador at the top of the page. We're also using a CBD business to raise funds for this, myself and my team. You can join us at cbdpeaceoil.com for that. I'd like to welcome and thank Bo for your pledge, our new patron on Patreon, and I'd also like to thank Don for your donation today. Thank you very much. We appreciate all of your support. This helps us continue our work, helps me continue to put out these daily transmissions, and I post a lot of other information on Patreon. And for the pledges and patrons, I'm doing training, and we'll be doing some live events and giving out some spiritual gifts through monthly raffles. We have many things going on. Now I'll finish with a quick story and then a sacred mantra, which you can join me or just go into your heart center. So today I went on a vision quest, a sacred journey, to visit 7 beautiful swan that I was told about. Last year, these 2 swan gave birth to 7 babies, 7 children. This year, 5 were hatched. So there was 7 total, which was synchronistic with the 7 stars of the Pleiadians and the 7 angels. And the trumpet, today, they were powerfully transmitting their energy, their medicine, their voice with a trumpeting sound. These were trumpeter swan, beautiful white swan. So I got a lot of footage and pictures. I'm going to try to put out a couple pictures and a short video. I'll do a longer video, and then I'll put a full video on Patreon for the patrons there. So what I witnessed with these 7 winged angels was the elegance, the grace, the beauty of Mother Earth, Mother Nature, which I've witnessed it many times, but there's no plateau to the beauty that Gaia presents for us, transmits to us. And the thing is, what I transmit to all of you, that even in this grace and beauty and elegance, these creatures are very powerful and tough as nails. I got to witness the power and force of these magnificent creatures. If any animal tries to get close to their young, the onslaught is impressive. I've got some of this on video, and I witnessed it. Normally in this marsh, there's many creatures, many different birds, geese and heron, egret. Within, say, 500 feet surrounding these little babies, you would not find one creature. And if one even came close, the energy released from this elegant creature was so powerful. I got this transmission, and I did get it on video, as I witnessed this. I believe it was the father that chased off these geese and chased them out of as far as the eye could see. And their wingspan is massive, anywhere from 6 to 8 feet. The largest trumpeter swan, we say the largest known, had a wingspan of 10 feet 2 inches. The one I witnessed today was probably around 7 feet, and I got footage of it flying directly at me as it landed in the waters after it chased off a couple geese. But it's a great joy to see the care that the mother and father have for their children, and it's precious to see them kick their little feet. They bring up debris from the bottom of the marsh for the little babies to eat. And I got all this on footage that I hope to get out in the next week or so and post on the channel here. And this sacred site where these swan were born, last year was the first time that they ever laid eggs in this area, and the first time of a birth that I know of anywhere in this area since I came into this realm. And one other thing, this morning as I was preparing for this journey, as I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth, I went into the medicine cabinet to grab mouthwash or something, and there was a big bottle of hydrogen peroxide, and at the top it said Swan, and there was a big red swan, like the logo was this swan. So I thought this is a very auspicious sign. And then with the mists rising, so we would have in the mythology or the symbolism of Avalon, we had it in, there's the Lady of the Lake, and then the swan energy of Guinevere, and of course the sword of Excalibur, and the Grail, the Holy Grail. All this symbolism is manifesting out through this great ascension, and also the myths or the mists of Avalon lifting or dissolving to reveal this new earth, this heaven on earth, paradise on earth. And at this strange sacred portal I went to, there's a sandhill crane that's one of the most friendliest cranes I've ever seen in my life. And it's a wild crane, but it'll come right up to you. I also got footage of that. She likes to peck at my lens on my camera. And I was videotaping her today as she was getting dive bombed by a red-winged blackbird. And she came up to me and transmitted. They have these like orange gold eyes and a little red crown. And it's red crown upon her forehead. Aho. So get out to nature, walk barefoot on the earth, get on your moccasins or walk in bare feet upon Pachamama, and you will experience some wonderful things. So we'll end this transmission today from a very powerful, or with a very powerful mantra, a Buddhist mantra. Om Ma Hao Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hong. Om Ma Hao Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hong. Om Ma Hao Vajra Guru Padme Siddhi Hong. And allow that to open the crown and anchor you deep into the crystalline core of earth. We bring in the heavenly energies, the heavenly chi, down through the crown, through the central channel, down through the legs, out the soles of the feet, and into the deepest depths of Pachamama, bringing in our highest codes, our highest light, our highest love, directly from source, through the sacred vessel, the rainbow bridge, into the crystalline, sacred palace, sacred core, holy crystal cave of Nova Gaia. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, divine angels of Christos consciousness. I love you all. Namaste.